Hey everyone, this is Bryan, Shupe, State Representative. I'm here this morning with Annette Billings at the Riverwalk Farmers Market, downtown Milford. As you know, Annette Billings is the woman that literally fought City Hall, not wanting to,
Didn't want to, had to.
Yeah, but Annette, I wanted to first personally thank you for reaching out to me.
You were the first one.
Yeah, and putting your faith into me looking into the documentation that you sent me. I know that you sent me the documentation from Sussex County that said the city was going to take your land from you for eminent domain for that bike path. So if people don't know kind of the backstory, I wanted to see if you could just give them a short synopsis of what happened with the city of Milford and your land to be used for that bike path.
Well, they wanted to take it, but I reached out to you and we had a game plan to come out and make it public, and when the citizens of Milford found out about it, they got behind me and us, and the Milford came out. We're family, and we don't do that like we don't do things like that.
Yeah, and to that point, you know, when you reached out to me, I said something wrong's got to be going on here. Like, let me do my research. I reached out to the DOJ. I reached out to the city of Milford, and I called you back and I said, I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah,
and I think you said the same thing back to me. I can't believe it's happening.
I can't believe this is going down like this. And it was traumatizing.
Sure.
But the outcome was unbelievable.
How many seats?
We prevailed. We had an election. We changed things. Like Dave Wilson said, change our people. We changed our people.
Yeah, it was great because, as you said, not only was it Dave Wilson and other elected officials that came together, but the whole community came together, as we always did, and say, this isn't right.
Yes, it wasn't right. And not for a bike path.
Yeah.
And not for the way there were other things that went down that shouldn't have gone down, and they did. They got into things that it's personal.
And I think that I always try to look for what they call the silver lining in this, and I wish it did not happen. I wish it did not have to be in your life and the traumatization. But I think what was good, if there was any good to come out of this,
it did.
And what would you say it was?
It was a good outcome, and it brought the people together. And you have got to keep on working and doing what you're doing to protect the surrounding areas.
You're small town famous.
Yeah, and now
you're small town famous.
Yeah, to keep our small town famous.
Yeah, and now moving forward, this question of eminent domain is no, we're not going to do it. I know the city council is currently putting into their charter that they're not going to push forward, or they're going to remove eminent domain from their charter. Dave Wilson has actually come to me with language in the General Assembly, and we're ready to sign it. We just asked that the council vote on it and approve it first, because we don't want to subvert their authority as well. So we're working together on a partnership.
Right,
to do
you
that.
have to work together.
Yeah. So Annette, I just wanted to thank you for
I thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to thank you for putting your trust in us, and from Dave Wilson as well, putting your trust in us, putting your trust in your community, that they would do the right thing as well. And anything that you need, you know that you can always not only reach out to me, but reach out to your community.
Yep. Perfect.
But thank you, Annette. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being there for me.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good.